Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Manchester United Liverpool show, people. I'm in the building. Flawless Mr. Take Note. Saint is also in the building as well. What are you telling me, Saint? You good first and foremost?
Yeah, man. Bless
Yeah,
up,
man.
G.
Love to hear
Good,
it, man.
fam. What you
Love
telling
to hear
me?
it, man. I'm blessed, man. Always look forward to the show. You know what I'm saying?
Come
And
on.
that always
Come on.
the shows always fly, so always looking forward to it.
It's a highlight of mine as well, still. I can't lie.
Yeah, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? I do look forward to this. So, Manchester United, Liverpool show for those that haven't seen it. Man United podcast meets the analysis at Anfield podcast. So, please keep all your questions, Manchester United, Liverpool related people. Let's bump up the likes, right? We're high in terms of numbers already. Over 25 of you lot are locked in from the jump. But let's bump up
Come
the
on.
likes because we ain't even at double figure likes. So, let's get that up to double figure likes, you lot. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, share it across all of the socials as well. And just on top of those two things, subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm
Make
City
sure.
TV. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell, people. Looking for 2 new subs, get us to 5,745. As you can see from the title, Liverpool knocked out of the Champions League by Real Madrid. Manchester United face Real Betis. Well, it was tomorrow, technically today now, in their second leg of the Europa League tie. So yeah, man, Saint, we'll start there. I'm presuming you watched. I'm saying 1-0 loss, but you didn't get embarrassed. Spirited performance, few half chances, one clear cut chance, I would say. Wasn't a bad game.
We did get embarrassed, bro.
Did you? Not in that game. You think you got embarrassed in that game?
Yeah, bro.
All right, talk about it.
Yeah. I'm gonna read you some stats, yeah, and you tell me, yeah. What you mean? Embarrassing, bruv. We don't try and talk up the things, bruv. It was embarrassing, bruv. Listen, I'm gonna read some stats, yeah, and you tell me which team is 3 goals down and needs to win. Do you know what I mean? By 3, you tell me, yeah. All right. 50 possession, 54 to 46.
Okay.
Expected goals 2.15 to 0.49. Remember, we need to. I'm not even going to give it away. I'm just saying the team needs to win by 3 goals. They're 3-0 down. Yeah, you don't know who's who. Tell me. All right. Total shots 17 to 9. Big chances 4 to 0. Big chances missed 3 to 0. Okay. Passes were 86%, 85%. It's cool. Fouls committed 7 to 17. Man, just chopping man down for none. Offsides and corners. So off of that, do you understand why I say we got embarrassed, bro?
Yeah, I hear you in terms of.
I'm an old school. I'm an old school fan, brother. Like I'm here to win, bro. Like beat us 10-0 on aggregate. But let man have. It's not a stat man thing. It's not a stats. I'm just using this to back up my point.
Your point. That's fair.
Like,
that's
all
fair.
it is. Beat us 10-0 on aggregate, but we took them to the sword. We were on them. Do you know what I mean? We actually looked like we might actually win that game. Then come out 1-0, brother. I don't understand. If we lost 10-0 on aggregate or we lost 1-0. Is it not the same thing? I don't get it.
No, facts. No. That's true. That's true. That's true.
You know what? I'm gonna be real, yeah. If you lot, I don't know if you can do this, yeah. But this show come way too late. Yeah, come way too late, fam. I was fuming, bruv. So man had to go up there. I was there doing the 1-2 things. I heard them talk sport man talking ish, bro. Jake Conte and them man that said no, I'm making my debut, bruv. Bro, so I don't know how you can.
Oh, did you ring into TalkSport?
Brother.
Oh, yeah. I know they clipped you, so I'm going to look for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I don't think they did, bro, because they didn't want it with man. You know, like that. Like, so I don't think they will clip, man. You know how they is, because I had them stumped, bro.
The reason why they'll clip it is you entertaining. You entertaining, fam. That's why they clip that. 100%.
Okay, maybe they will, bro. But I was so I don't know if they don't clip, man, or I don't know how you can maybe find it. But go, that would be an entertaining.
Was it the sports bar?
Sports bar.
Yeah, they put that out afterwards. There's an audio. They put it out on their website.
There you go, bro.
They put it out on their website.
Brother, they tried to give man. There's the coming. No Liverpool fans that want to Klopp out. Not surely. No Liverpool fans. Not at all. They must be mad. Brother, after I finish with them, Oh, it's a really good call, that. Yeah. Nips, really good call, that. You poor sales, brother. Come out of here, brother. Like, you chatting was, bro. How many times are we getting slapped by these men, bro? How many times, bro? It's like 6 times these men have slapped us out of this competition. It's a joke, bro. Like, it's an actual joke. Listen, all I'm saying, is I want my flowers. I want all the man that have been in here. We're like 8 episodes in, bro, and all man has got in. He's not really a Liverpool fan. He's bad. He's looking bad, depressed, and Ryan will come in here after a 7-0 win. No negativity, all of that. You get me? Like,
Facts. He does be on all that. He is on all
brother,
that. Yeah,
where's my flowers, bro? Listen, after a 2-game 9-0 aggregate score and 2 clean sheets, I sat here and looked Flawless in the eye and I said, no, I don't think we're back.
Yeah, you did say this is facts.
9 goals, bro. 2 clean sheets, brother.
You did
and
say this.
Bear Man were twerking in the chat, doing up. Yo, what do you mean, bro? I said, no. My actual words was, you know what, Klopp? I didn't believe we would be in this position. We're in this position, so make me a believer. But if you're asking me, run the tapes back, you know. I'm pretty much saying this verbatim. I said, if you're asking me, no, I don't believe. I see patterns of play. I see the way we move. I don't just see results. Do you get it? Like, nah, and we're pagans.
You did say this, and you can check the playlist where Saint is talking about this. Facts.
I actually said, and it was, I said, because man was like, no negativity. I said, all right, I'm not going to bring no negativity, but real talk, we'll probably get slapped by Bournemouth in it. Like, said it, bro.
You did say
Go
that.
and look, bro.
You did say that. I was more confident going into that Bournemouth game for you. I thought you'd draw. I didn't think you would lose the game, but you have been talking about patterns of play and how you don't create chances. And
we look like we don't know what to do with the ball in the final third, brother. We look lost. Been saying this. We look lost.
And what I give you credit for is you've been saying that after you've won 2 games 9-0 and you've beat your arch rivals United 7-0.
I still looked in the eye. I said, what are you talking about, bro? We're washed.
You did say this. You did.
I said, I will give man a blanket outside, but he's still staying the fuck out of my house, Ruben. What, you think he's anywhere near the perimeter now? Do you think he's even on the premises, Ruben? Brother, we're finished, bro. Frontline City, we are a real one. Big up, we ain't hiding. Hold your head up, for bro. It hurts me as well. That's the thing, you know. Them certain man ain't.
You're not happy about this. You're not.
I'm not happy about it. Do you know them ones there? But I'm just like, bro, look, brother. I went on Big Talk Sport, you know, Big Talk Sport, and I said to them, we as a club are rotten. But I could hear them kind of sniggering in the background. I swear down, I said, we are finished, bro. We are finished. The caller before me talking about our owners need to put their hands in their pocket and give us a 350, 400 mil summer. I came on, I said, but I see that guy, yeah? I was laughing at him because he's a joker. I said, you man there, without a valuable asset to sell, tell me when we've ever had a 300, 400 mil injection of a summer. Beg you tell me. Their man there was silent. I said, we are rotten to the core. Like, actually rotten to the core. We have about 9 men that need to leave. And we have serious problems, like, at our club. Directors of football leaving before Love Island series are done. Like, literally leaving posts and that. Done out. Do you know what I mean? Before you can find out who the Love Island winner, man has come, sat down, left the post, bro. 2 of them, brother. Come on, like, we're a mess. By the time I finished, they were like, oh, well, okay, I see where you're coming from, but how is it Klopp's fault? Like, brother, shut up, man. Like, bro, we're finished out here and it hurts my heart. But now man are starting to see what I'm going, starting to say, like, okay, like, maybe, bro, yeah, I went on the
tonight,
sports bar. Literally tonight, bro. I was fuming. I was fuming, bro.
I'm gonna listen. They'll post that up. If you find it before me, Saint, send it. But I'm gonna go looking for that because they do upload it.
Fuming, bro. Like, are you mad? Man tried to say, certain man tried to say Klopp's weight. Oh, he's
Go on, man laughed, you know.
The manner we're playing football, and all sorts. Man actually tried to say it's only because of pedigree. It's only because of what we've done prior. Man, Klopp's waiting. He's got one eye on Real Madrid.
Man laughed, you know.
And then turned out that performance, brother.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? About we didn't get embarrassed? That's embarrassing, bro. That's embarrassing, bro.
But the reason why I said it was embarrassing is because I'm looking at it going, we know Madrid are better than you, number one. Number two, you're fighting an uphill.
Are they though? Are they though?
Yeah, Madrid
are they actually though? Like,
yeah.
Betis are holding them. Barcelona are holding them. Atletico holding them with 10 men. They're not so like we could actually beat them if we were on job, bro.
Yeah.
But
if you're on job, but we're talking solely, obviously, what you're saying there isn't incorrect. But we've seen Real Madrid do this countless times in the Champions League. Real Madrid are the only team that I give the blight to and say, their domestic league and the champs have no bearing on each other whatsoever. Like, people can say Real Madrid aren't amazing. I agree on paper, Real Madrid are not amazing. However, in the Champions League, they're different. These men won the Champions League on a rebuild. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Bro.
Is this what you think? Because they're my favorites to win the competition.
Bro. Yeah, because of the pedigree, but they're not going to play the best ball, and they are going to be beatable, and they're going to be beatable in a lot of those games leading up to it. And if you had man that were on job, they'd beat them. Do you see it? Like, their last run, bro, like, bare times they should have been beaten. Do you know what I mean? And they didn't. It wasn't a case. It's just they didn't have man that were on job. Do you see what I'm saying? And like, that's all I'm saying. We didn't really have, like, brother, if we were 2-0 up at home.
Yeah. The 2-0 up, yeah. But
that's not on them. They didn't play amazing. It was us, bro. We're on crack. We're talking like, you know, the ones there. Real Madrid are not the force that they just absolute and not us. Not us. The pedigree thing cancels itself out. We're the biggest European team in England, bro. You can't come and body us after we're 2-0 up at home. No, bro. That's because we're smoking work. Like, come on, man.
One thing I say about Real Madrid is we've seen them do this too many times.
They didn't
for it to be a coincidence.
They didn't put bare pressure on us. We just
did
folded, bro. We just
folded.
Bro. We just folded.
You had 3 of like the best players in the world. I'm talking about the Anfield game, just on smoke at the same time. You had Vinicius Jr., Benzema, and Modric at the same time. 3 of the best players. Like, if we were to do a European 11, those 3 probably get in. That's how good they are. And you had all 3 of them. And this is not me defending Liverpool.
No, I hear what I'm saying. I hear what you're saying.
Anybody else does that to you, lot, I'm on Liverpool's case, saying, how do you let man do that? We've seen them do this to Liverpool. They've done this to PSG. They did it to Manchester City. They did it to Chelsea. This is too many frequent times where I go, it's just something with Real Madrid. People's legs go, their heads go. And go look at, like, say
PSG,
what you want about that. PSG side, it's an experience.
Known bottlers. Though.
Yeah, they're known bottlers. That was even worse.
City don't have the pedigree in this competition, and Chelsea, I don't know, just Chelsea is just on.
Again, they don't have the pedigree, but I'm talking experience. When you look at that PSG side, even though they bottled stuff like this situation, it's the manner in which that one happened, the quickness and the speed in which their collapse happened. Bear in mind, you got Marquinhos, you've got Verratti. I think Mbappe was on the pitch, Neymar was on the pitch. You have experience. Same with Chelsea. You have experienced players on the pitch. Same with Euler, experienced players. With Madrid, I don't know what it is. But when I was talking about not being embarrassed, I was talking specifically the second leg that I was talking about tonight. Because it could have been 10, 11, 12 too.
But you're only talking about that in terms of the match.
Yeah. I'm talking about
in terms of the tie.
Oh, you talking about this? Yeah, in the tie.
What are we doing here? We're trying to. What are we actually doing here, bro? Like, what's going on here, brother? This ain't a one match. No. We're trying to progress to the next. What's going on? Like, this is why I'm like, it was boring. It was dead. We don't have no tactics. There's certain times I'm seeing Trent pop up in the left wing position. I'm like, what are you doing there? Brother, you can't tackle your man. Deal with
Yeah,
that
Vinny
job.
had him a smoke. Yeah, Vinny had
Deal
him a
with
smoke.
that job
Yeah,
before you
yeah.
try and do it, bro. We are all over the place, man. Don't, bro. The only difference with that Potter performance, and Potter's performance was Potter seemed okay with it. Okay, like Potter seemed okay with it. Klopp was doing up, but brother, shut up, man. Like, you know them ones there. You do that. You should have been doing that weeks ago, months ago, showing these man what they're doing, not doing up. Like, shut up, man. Like, he's pissing me off, bro. Like, seriously. It's unreal. Wow.
Yo,
Bro.
Jez, I got your DM as well. Side note, yeah, they put it out, Saint. You know what I'm saying? Jez found it. So big up to Jez. Yeah,
I
Jez.
didn't think they'd put it out.
Yeah. They put it
bro,
out.
go.
Yeah.
If they let me have more time, I would have cooked them properly, bro.
Yeah, I don't
they knew what
care.
time it was. They're trying to usher man off. I was gonna leave. This is how I was gonna leave. I was gonna leave with a mic drop, bro. But they didn't allow me, bro. I was gonna say, hold on a second, Kundi. Yeah. What is it that we need to afford Klopp time to do? What is it? Build a new squad, I'm assuming that, innit?
Yeah.
Which he probably would have been like, yeah. All right, Kundi, tell me when you've seen him do that. I would have cut, bro. I would have X'd out, bro.
Yeah.
They didn't allow me, bro. Like, all right, bro. I just want about chat sports saying can't want Klopp out, bro. I want more for my team. Like, do you know them ones there?
Assad
like,
asked me, said, "Saying are you Klopp out now?" Obviously, Assad only recently knew, but
bro,
I'll let you respond to that and chat sport.
do you know what it is? It's like I just would like there to be. It's everyone, bro. The media. I've been saying this, bro. Like, it goes Klopp, then Potter. Like, they can't do no wrong. Do you know them ones there? I'm like, bro, how are you not under such scrutiny right now? I don't even know if I'm Klopp out. I've said this before. For me to be definitively Klopp out, I would need to have intricate information on how the club's being ran, how much. Do you know what I mean? I don't know these things. So, like I've said, the only way I could be definitively Klopp out is with a litmus test, by having new owners, having all the money, still doing dumb shit, and then being like, it's you, cut. But what I would want, what I am here for, is pressure. Put pressure on this Don. Like, why is there's no one even saying, like, brother, we got slapped at Real Madrid, yeah, for the umpteenth time, the 900th time, yeah, with a whimper. Them man there singing "You'll Never Walk Alone." I'm gone. I need to see.
Before we continue, let's bump up the likes. There's over 60 of you lot locked in. Over 60 of you lot locked in. So let's get up to 40 likes. We're only at 26 likes. So let's get up the likes. Let's share this across all of the socials as well. You lot. Where else you getting content like this, people? Where else you getting man who, you know what I'm saying, flying through TalkSport? You know what I'm saying? And that on smoke, because I know Saint was on smoke there. So make sure you share this across all of the socials as well. And just as important, subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV. You're clearly enjoying the content. So hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. There is a playlist for this show in particular on the channel, because this is one of my favorite shows. I'm not gonna lie, I always enjoy doing this. Even when they packed us 7-0,
because you know I come with the realness, bro. When we packed you 7-0, I come and I gave you smoke for that game. That's it, bro. Because what else can man do? That man is still, there's still man celebrating that. You dumbasses, like what on, bro? You know them ones there.
That's what I give Saint full credit for. He's honest. He's super honest about his team.
Bro, I have to, bro. Honest. I have to be like, come on, man. Like Friday, at like deep into the I washed that off, bro. I was like, oh, damn. I was fuming. We actually had to play, because I would have liked to have ridden that result. Because I know, what have I told you? I am in the car heading to the depths of hell, bro. Do you understand? Man's just enjoying the views, bro. You know them way there. That 7-0 was the Eiffel Tower. I said, yo, swear down.
That was the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah. And then as soon as man, dog shit, I said, oh, yeah, cool. I know what ends very. You get me? Like, come on, man. Who's a better manager, Jurgen Klopp or Arteta?
I have to go off Jurgen Klopp. He's done more. So I'd say Jurgen Klopp.
Jurgen Klopp's done more. He's a better manager. Like, that's it.
Where I'm at with Jurgen Klopp is, and I've spoken on this, I don't know if this is the decline of him this season or it's just a blip season for him. That's the question mark over him. Is he currently a better manager than Arteta? Yes. However, I need to see how Klopp responds.
Okay,
after
can
this.
I
That's
ask you a question?
Yeah.
All right, Bear man. These are the questions I would have loved to have asked these man there before they cut me off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone loves to do the but he's won everything. But he's won everything. But he's won everything. I tell you what, yeah. Big man thing. If you're not with me, I don't understand your logic. Yeah. I would give half of them Dibby trophies back. Carabao, FA,
I hear that.
World Cup for another Prem and a Champs, bruv. Hondo. Quickly, you get me? Like, the only reason they hang this whole he's won everything. Yeah, cool, he has won everything. But okay, he's a better manager than Arteta, isn't it? Cool.
Yeah, I would say so.
What if Arteta wins the Premier League this year and then goes on to win it again next year? Then what?
Then it's a conversation, because where I'm looking at, and I've mentioned this before about Liverpool and how I think under Klopp you will not win a big trophy again, because I think when I say big trophy, I'm talking Premier League or Champions League, because I think he's now when Arsene Wenger started to fall off. So I'm like, people didn't want to accept at the time when Arsene Wenger didn't win. Well, whenever he won his last league title, I can't remember what year it was. Nobody would have expected him at that time to never win a Premier League title again. Never, you know what I'm saying, win a Champions League. And those things happen. So that's why I have a question mark over Klopp to see where you're at. Can you turn this around, or is this your downfall? Do I believe Klopp is still good enough to win FA Cups and Carabao Cups at Liverpool? Yes, 110%. I think that. But go on.
Me personally, I don't think it's Klopp's. I don't think Klopp's downfall. Yeah, I think Klopp is a breath of fresh air. I don't think he sustained breath. Do you understand?
Klopp is a breath of fresh air. I don't think he sustained breath.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's the type of breath that's gonna carry you through a marathon or something. You know, like that. Where you need sustained, consistent breath.
Facts. Yeah.
He's a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
That's what Klopp is, bro. Like, because when he came into Mainz, that's what he was. When he came into Dortmund, that's what he was. When he came into Liverpool, that's what he was. I don't think Klopp is past going somewhere else and giving them the injection of fresh breath air that they need.
Yes,
he is not. He is not sustained breath. You understand? Like, man can't do the rebuilding. Man can't even see prior. He don't have foresight. You know them ones there. Man will just keep on going until it broke down. Man don't. You know them ones there. Man don't even see, like, yo, you know what? Like, let me start bringing in, like, he don't have transition. He don't have transition. Otherwise, certain man like Besetic and them man there, even Elliot, just come, boom, put him in. You don't have transition, bro. Pep has transition.
That's
like
Foden.
Bro, Foden is seamless, bro. You know them ones there. Like, he don't have transition. He don't have foresight. He don't have, like, that's it. Do you get it? Like, when he come in and he said this is heavy metal, he was on point. It was how long you want to hear heavy metal for, G?
Oh, did he say that himself? He said heavy metal.
He said man see this is heavy metal football, bro. Boom, you get me? Like, which is calm, man. Hear a 1-2 guitar riff and you get me? Then, brother, you need to slow it down a piece. Like, it's too much. You get it? Like, that's like, come on, man. Like, I'm just too real and people don't like it. That's just what it is.
You've been spot on though, because you did call the Bournemouth game. You called the Bournemouth game spot on. You did say, right, it would not surprise me at all if we lost. You would say that. And you was like, we're not back. There still needs to be improvements. But you lot continue to get your questions in. Please keep it Manchester United, Liverpool related as well. Of course, if you super chat, we'll get straight to it. Don't forget, link for the membership is in the pinned comments as well. If you want to join the membership, people, if you want to join the membership, links in the pinned comment. Over 80 of you lot locked in, which is big. Continue to hit the share button as well. Let's get over 100.
Make sure you're hitting them likes, bro. What's a like?
And hit the likes. Yeah, that's what I was about to get to. Likes is way too low. We're only at 31 likes. And there's over 80 of you lot locked in. Let's get up to 40 likes. Come on, like check 1212, man. And we have hit the subscriber mark. You know what I'm saying? The first one. So let's get to 5,750 people. Let's get to 5,750. There's over 80 of you lot locked in. We're only looking for 5 subscribers. If you don't want me to stop the conversation and have to interrupt Saint and just let him go and talk about Liverpool, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button and I'll let him go. The reason why I interrupt is for those reasons, because people ain't doing it. So let's get up to 40 likes and 5 more subscribers as well. Let me see what questions. There's a couple good questions in here as well.
Marcel, you're not wrong.
In regards to yours.
You're not wrong.
Because Marcel says, saying, I get your point with the tactics, but some of these men just ain't good enough, bro. It's just that simple. We can't be blind to the fact that some of these players are finished at this level. That's true.
No, you're right. Marcel, you're 100% right, bro. I think everything he said is on point, bro.
Yeah.
But
that is correct.
Like, again, this is what I said about foresight, bro. Like, Marcel, how can you, Flawless, like, brother, I know we know football, but what, we know football better than Klopp?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on, bro? Like, how can you not see that this summer you're doing? I'm chilling, like, and it's only now. Actually, you know what? Raw, like, I was wrong. Come on, man.
Nah, I fully hear what you're saying there. Like, I think you do need that injection of cash, but some Liverpool fans are convinced that you're gonna spend big money in the summer. Why?
It's ridiculous. Why? Where are you getting this? Let me know. People in the chat that think that, if you're of that ilk, yeah, let me know, because it don't make no sense. Like, you live, like, do you know what it is? It's because you live in a big house, but you consistently see your parents spend peanuts, bro. All of a sudden, yo, like, because of this house, yeah, they're gonna do the Mazza one day. No, rude boy. No, you're getting LA gear and you're gonna like it, bruv. You ain't getting no Nike, bruv. Like, that's just how it is. 300 million, 400 million. Where do you think that's coming from?
I don't know, because people are convinced, because Hassan was telling me this as well. He's convinced that you're going to spend money, but I've not actually asked him. I'm going to ask him next time we're on.
Because Hassan was convinced. Hassan got real quiet with the ownership thing. Hassan was talking big chat. Yo, listen, I got inside knowledge, like, all this ITF said that, yeah, like, man know, innit? Man know, like, you know, like that. What's going on, Hassan, bro? Real quiet, bro. Aaron, my WhatsApp said that. Yeah.
Is he doing all them things?
Yeah. He knows what time it is. Like, you're not even streaming. Yeah. Now you're on my case. Well, so what, brother? So what?
Well, you know what? Tell him you're streaming now. You know what I'm saying? Tell him you're streaming now. I'm saying you've been here for. This is episode 9 now. So you've been here 2 months and a bit.
Man, don't hide. Man's here. Yeah. You get me? Like, it just doesn't make any sense where these men think that we're gonna spend. Like, I broke this down to you on, like, episode 4, 3.
Yeah. You
early doors, bro.
Yeah. You did.
I said, Flawless, we need about 9 men to cut from our team. You said, huh? I went through them. You said, yeah, actually, you're right.
Yeah, I see. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you said it, I was like, yeah, I can't argue with what you're saying. I tried, but I was like, I can't even debate.
I could probably add a couple man on top of them 9 now. You know, like that. Like, certain man could even, could fling a Thiago on the heat power and them thing there. You know, like that.
Thiago still injured?
Fam, it's just madness. And this is what I'm saying, is like, all of them man that have to go, we get no money for.
Yeah, so you have to.
DPPs, so we have to invest. The last time we did this, we had, when we got rid of Emre Can and them man there, it's what we got Fabinho with. These are assets that still had, do you know what I mean? And then obviously you know about Coutinho. What are you doing now, big man? Like, I'm telling you, yeah, man are gonna, listen to me, yeah?
Cool. This
is how you know, yeah, my age, innit? There used to be one show called Singled Out back in the day with Richard Blackwood and that, you know, like that. They used to be like, you gotta go. Trent, you gotta go. Brother, you gotta go.
You saying
you Trent's are definitely on the fucking heat pile, brother.
Really? 100%. Trent?
Hundo.
All right. We're going to get into that. Hold that thought. Before we get into that, you lot, 40 likes I asked for, because Saints just said something that I'm surprised about. A player I would take at my club. You know what I'm saying? But we are definitely going to get into that. 40 likes, people. Actually, if you scrap that, 50 likes. There's over 80 of you lot locked in. Only at 38 likes, man. Like check 1212. Continue to get your questions in. I'm starring the best questions, people. So don't think just because we've not got into it.
Ed knows about that show. Come on.
I'm saying,
about them shows.
I'll have to check it out.
Hey, brother, old school shows, you know.
Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Craig Williams says, LOL, I'm stealing that like check 1212. Yeah, man, come. Just make sure you quote me. I have no issue with people taking bars from me. Just make sure you shout me out as you use it. That's all. But big up to you, Craig, as well. Eddie will discuss it. The thing is with Trent, I would. You know what I'm saying? Because I think we've seen there be a player there. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. But Eddie, it's no surprise. I know you don't rate Trent by that. But let's get into it. So what are you saying? Trent sold? Like, what we do?
I'm realistic. I don't know these man. I don't know these man that smoking spice and that and trying to say that we're gonna get some 304 million pound injection. We are not. Yeah. So I'm more realistic. We need assets, valuable assets, in order to really get a cash injection in this team. The very reason I'm saying Trent is your reaction. That you're our biggest up, bro. And man are like, yeah, I'll take Trent. He's one of the few that we would be very, very easy to shit. Yeah, it's gonna hurt
to get money for. Okay, you're looking at it from a money for. Okay,
do you know what I mean? Like, bro, like I am not off this ilk, yeah. Like that man should be in the midfield. And no, bro, go and get a fucking midfielder. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, Trent is not Trent is not guaning in a midfield that I'm thinking of, because my aspirations are higher than just being top four in that. Like, Trent in the midfield ain't knocking no, like, brother, allow it in it. And unfortunately, it's just not there, bro. It's just long. And I've been saying this, bro. It worked. We've done this. Cool. Let's try and change things up. Let's go to a more traditional fullback system, and let's actually try and work with different patterns of play. Know them way there. You know that thing. Patterns of actual play, bruv. There was one chance where we did about 7 passes. I said, "Whoa, that looked beautiful." And it just didn't come off. I said, "Damn, yeah, that's what I want."
Moving the ball around nicely.
Moving the ball around. And bro, this guy is mad because Klopp don't do tactics. So this guy is just wandering, bro. Lost, losing, man, and wandering. You're laughing. That's exactly what he's doing. And bro, that's exactly what he's doing, bro. Wandering. Ain't made one. And I know Vinicius is great in that, but don't tell me man ain't getting cooked by lesser man. Like, bro, he's just... Bro.
You've seen Matoma do him still. We have seen Matoma do him. Yeah.
I've seen Bear Man do him, bro. And it's just like, brother, personally, we have to start thinking like that. Us Liverpool, oh my God!
But you're on the we need to sell to buy model,
bro. We need to sell.
What assets do we have?
You selling? What you're gonna change your squad with selling Salah? I beg you, leave it. Who?
Yeah, Salah's the only one who can.
Newcastle saying that they want Jota.
Yeah,
throw Jota out, and I'm only saying that because I'm thinking they're saying maybe like, bro, we get big piece from Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe loves us. We get
he be signing Solanke. There's a couple others he signed from you.
He be signing man, yeah. Big piece, bro. We could get a 70 mil for a Jota, bro. Yeah. Jota isn't even. He's behind Diaz on the left. He's behind Nunes on the left, and up front. He's behind what's my man? Matip's brother. What's my man?
Who's Matip's brother? Who's Matip's brother?
What's my man, bro?
Who's Matip's brother?
How does he just go? You
phoned me off with that.
The one that just Gakpo. He's behind Gakpo.
Why is
so
go on, carry on.
He's
back in 1 second. Listen, carry on.
He just looks lost sometimes, bro. He just looks lost, bro. He just looks lost sometimes, bro. Like he just I don't know what I'm doing here. So like he's like 4th choice, bro. Like in a team where we don't have P's, we don't know where P's are coming from. Oh, this magic fairy's gonna drop 300 million. All right, cool. We don't know where these P's are coming from. We can't afford to have a 70 million pound 4th choice striker who his fitness isn't great. So Jota goes straight away, but that's 70 mil. I'm talking big boy P. There isn't another person in our squad who you could actually really say, like, do you know what I mean? Bro, that's what I'm thinking. And I know it's mad because he's the scouser in our team and that. This is where it's left, man. Broken, bro. You know, like broken. Like, I'm actually... I don't know what to do. Like, it's mad. And man are talking about, no, we'll be all right. Like, it's all right. Like, bro, to be very honest with you, you're right, Chat Sport. It is about 45M for Jota. But like I said, bro, you know, when you got a sugar daddy that's willing to pay the P's, bro. Like, man. And then, man, they got P's, bro. It's Newcastle, bro. Chuck a little 70 million and that 60. 55 when add-ons. 55 and the young add-ons. I'll be cool with that. You get me? We can move. But, bro, Van Dijk, we got to start asking ourselves some real questions. Van Dijk, bro, especially the way, like I said, Klopp has no foresight, none whatsoever.
That's true. I do agree with
Klopp
that.
ain't on no type of raw. You know what? Let's start bringing in the next man. Nah, brother, this man will run man down to man's kneecap start eroding. You get it? And they're already. So Van Dijk ain't really got long as that mainstay. And if we were a serious club, we'd be looking for a big centre back to partner Konate. But that's the next problem, man.
That is it. So now it makes sense when you say selling Trent, not because you don't rate Trent, but you're looking at it and going, what assets do we have to sell?
And that's what I literally said. I was crying, bro. I was breaking my heart. This is what this team's doing to me. You know, for me to be in a position to actually be like, yeah, like, bro, you think man wants this, bro? Like, you think man's happy to be saying, oh, and having my ops licking his lips, talking about, yeah, actually, I'll take it, you know, like,
yo,
still,
definitely,
like,
100%.
That's
not 60 M's.
That don't put me in a good place. But what the hell else? These men are on fantasy land talking about FSD gonna put LeBron James gonna come and bail man out. All right.
Nah, facts. And to people as well who said, because I did start a couple of the questions in regards to Trent. Where was it? Because Ed says, flawless, keep Trent away. As shit as Wan-Bissaka is, I'd rather have a defender that's actually good at defending. It's horses for courses. Let's say it's not going to happen. This is all hypothetical. But if we did have Trent, if you're dominating the ball, you use Trent. If you're going to be in the trenches, you defend and have Wan-Bissaka.
Bro,
they're literally
outrageous.
They're both.
Them two,
that's my point.
That would be
that's
outrageous.
my point. Certain games you play Wan-Bissaka, and then even in the game, say you're playing in the game and Trent isn't doing well. All right, you take him off and put on Wan-Bissaka. Or if you have a game where you're having a little bit more of the ball, you take off Wan-Bissaka and put on Trent. My point is, I criticize Trent. I run jokes and bants about him in regards to his whole defending, Trent at the back post, all of these things. Yeah. But let's not act like Trent isn't quality. Let's not act like he can't get better.
Come on,
like
man.
Trent can get better. When people say, because Casey said, why have a player that needs protection if he's a fullback, not even an older centre back, move Trent up the field and solidify your back line instead. Here's the thing is with that. When Liverpool played to Trent's strengths, they won the Premier League and the Champions League. Why would you not want a player of that caliber who can take you over the top? I'm all about running risks. Does Trent have his deficiencies? Absolutely. Do I hear arguments against? Yes. But if you get it right with the player, the caliber of a Trent, he can be the difference in you winning the Premier League, not winning the Premier League. Winning the Champions League, not winning the Champions League.
Like you said, horses for courses. You just have him in your arsenal. Bro,
you just have him there. I'm not even saying he starts
like,
week in, week out. I'm saying Wan-Bissaka has been improving and played well. You play Wan-Bissaka, you have Trent. I like those two as two options. Boy, this way I think there's better options than, and I like Delo, but if you give me an option between Trent and Delo, I'm taking Trent. And you lot have heard me be critical of Trent. It's like when someone asked me the other day, someone popped up asking about Neymar, and I was like, I put Neymar in that type of bracket. Someone I've been critical of who hasn't done enough when he's been at PSG. But for the right price, am I taking him at my football club? Yes, because he's the type of player who can take you over the edge. If it goes right, it could go wrong. But I run risk. I'm a risk taker. And when you look at the Premier League and you look at Europe, it's fine margins. That signing could be the difference in you getting over the line in the tie, or over the line in the Premier League title race. Like when players of that caliber are available. Obviously, it won't happen, but I'm just saying hypothetically. Yeah, go on, fam.
Do me a favor. Bring up Asad's last comment, please.
Yeah, one sec. I'll get to it. This one.
Brother.
I've been saying this for years. Liverpool should experiment with a back three. They have the perfect personnel for it. It gets the best out of their fullbacks who are their most creative assets as well. I think so. I think you should go to a back three. 100%. 100%.
But instead of a manager that sees this, mad thing. Instead of an assistant coach that sees this, he's out here writing books, big man. So I'm saying that we don't do the doing up Sudoku, bro. They're doing up like, like the old school. When used to, there used to be a thing. You used to play the thing with you used to scrunch up the paper. Yeah, that's the goal. And then with a penny or with a pennies. But that's what they're doing, bro. That's what they're doing in the tactical room. These men ain't got no. How Asad is me and you and Flawless and probably Bear Man. See, bro, you've got Van Dijk, you've got Matip, you've got what's the Ice Spice, who then can get it like
can play and Konate.
And Konate, all of them, you get it? Like, boom. And then you actually can take some of the defensive pressure off of Trent because he's so built for a wing back. Brother, how can we see it? How can we not even, like, this is what I'm talking about. It's what I was talking about on fucking Talksport. Don't tell me, brother, I told them, it don't make no sense, bro. Like, Conte, are you mad? Man's like, no, well, would you expect a manager to just change his whole philosophy?
Yes. Because we see managers do it, yes. If you evolve or die.
But at the same time, you yourself said, I actually think Klopp goes into each season with his eyes wide open, knowing exactly what budget, knowing exactly what, like. So how could you say that in one breath? And so I said, Conte, if you're saying that and he's going out doing exactly the same thing, then he's a maniac. He's a madman, is what you're saying. Like, how does that? It doesn't make any sense. Like, how? Actually, like, bro, you have to adapt. Like, how
you adapt? Because people figure you out eventually, so you have to adapt.
Bro, and then man sit there and say, "Oh, whoa, you're calling out Klopp." Yes, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not saying Klopp out, but man should be on fucking. Do you know what I mean?
There has to be questions asked because you're performing poorly. You gotta ask some questions.
You turn on the TV and man are sucking him up. Oh, it's just Liverpool unlucky. Oh, who thought there would be this man? Oh no, can't be. What? Man are singing "You'll Never Walk Alone" after you just got embarrassed, bruv. Embarrassed, bruv. This team slaps us all the time. You couldn't go and say, you know what, fuck it, bro. They're already 3 goals up. Let's just go and duck. Brother, you remember Barcelona, innit? Let's just go and just do them, bruv. Like, it don't matter if it. Bro, do you think I'll be sitting here? I'll be like, you know what? Fuck it. Them man.
You went all out.
You went all out. Let them man banter us. Let them man say, oh, you did 10-0 and whatever. But at least we went out. Brother, we're playing like we're protecting a 5-2 loss. And then talking about, no, it was all right. Brother, I read the stats. No big chances. The fuck is going on? Nah, man.
Even though it said no big chances, I do put the Jota one into that. But that's just the one. That's the only caveat. You know what I'm saying? That's the only, not caveat. That's the only, I don't know, silver lining. I'm saying it's the Jota one. That's it. But now you spitting, fam, 100%. When you put it like that.
He's not smiling, big man. He's a nitty. That's what happens, bro. Now, big facts, bro. He's not smiling, bro. When you really deep it, man, he's a nitty, bro. Because that's the only reason that you can keep doing the same thing and not, you get it? Like, and you know who's, bro? He's a nitty, and Pep Linders is his absolute dealer, bro. That's what it is. That's the relationship, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Mad thing.
You lot continue to bump up the likes, get us to 50. We're still 6 short. We're at 44 and there's over 85 of you lot locked in. And I know there's at least 4 of you lot who haven't subscribed. Get us to 5,750 before the stream is out. You're clearly enjoying the content. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like check 1212, get us up to 50 likes as well. And it's like I said, continue to get your questions in. Want to make sure your question is read out. Obviously, hit us with a super chat. If not, I will star all of the best questions and get to them. Don't worry about that, people, as well. Marcel. There was someone who mentioned something. Let me get to it. Where is it? Cheese to that. Oh, here we go. T-Trap. This was the one. Big up you, Flawless. You see Osimhen today on fire in the Champions League as we need to sweep him up in the summer. It seems everybody's looking at Osimhen in the summer. Seems everybody. It seems Manchester United have been linked with him. Manchester City have been linked with him. Chelsea have been linked with him. Arsenal have been linked with him. I think it's just even Spurs, because there's talk of Kane leaving. Obviously, he won't go Spurs, but it seems he is the hot property on the market and he's going to be the talk of the town the entire summer. Would I take him? Yes, just from his profile. I've not seen a lot of him, but just from a sheer profile standpoint, I would take Osimhen. But it's the price. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the price point. You know he's going to be big money. He really is. Let's see what else you lot are saying. What are you saying about Osimhen, fan? Fan. Big fan. Okay. Big oh yeah, because he played against you lot twice, so you would have watched him like that.
Yeah. He's a big. I like him, bro. I like him. He's more in the game than a Haaland, but he's got that brain like Haaland. Do you know them ones there? Okay. Like, don't expect bare. Like, it's bare Haaland goals. Do you know them ones there? But like, he's more in the game, and now he's cold, bro. Now he's cold.
First, I like the fact that you said that, because like I said, we've been linked with him. Will we go in for him? I don't know, because talks came out that said United are not interested in Kane because the price is too high, but we'll sign a striker, whether it's him, whether it's Osimhen. Obviously, me and Eddie will discuss that on Friday, people. Kane or Osimhen, who's the better fit? That will be the Man United on Friday. Let's see what's going on as well. Yeah, are you concerned about the way Real Madrid keep beating you? Look, I didn't realize it was so much until people keep mentioning it in the chat, and you mentioned it.
It's hard to be concerned the way in which we play, bro. Do you know them ones there? Like the way in which we played, it's just, bro. I don't know, bro. Like I'm not like we in terms of pedigree in the European, no one can't chat to us, bro. So like I don't want to hear about being 2-0 up at home. We didn't concede to Real Madrid because they're mighty Real Madrid and oh my God. Like, nah, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's just our mental state, and that could have been anyone. It's just, would they have had the talent in order to slap 5 past us? No. So it's not, it just happens to be Real Madrid. But we're washed. It don't matter who, do you get it? Like, it don't matter. Like, it's just one of them ones. We're not fighting tooth and nail. Like, absolutely two legs, back, bro. We gave them everything. Kitchen sink, they gave us everything. They dump it, mate. Like, none of them ones there. It's not that, bro. So it's long.
I can tell that you're still not over the first leg. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
this ain't too much of this.
I'm not over the first leg, overall. And then it's a tie overall, and then how we're playing. Like man is saying, oh yeah, he brought off Nunes. Like, it's mad because man are like, why do you bring off Nunes? He's our best player. But we weren't really doing nothing anyways. But you shouldn't be bringing off Nunes. Definitely not. But man is saying he's bringing off Nunes because by that time the game's lost and he's saving him. What the fuck? But how the fuck did you play beforehand? You never played like you really wanted that game. Like not one time. Like a brightish 20 minutes at the start, bro. Like you never played like you wanted that game, bro. Like I don't. Well, we didn't have to have all 3 goals. That Barca game, they were on job early. You knew even when that first goal went in, you know what? Something's happening. Yo, these
I get what you're saying.
We were not on that, bro. So what are you fucking like? What do you mean? Like, we're saving him. Bro, don't get me mad, bro. Like, it's outrageous, bro. If you're gonna save him, then you make sure that the team are moving at optimal level. Like, yo, brother, we need you. We're gonna take you off. But until then, you go, bro. We need to get these 3 goals back. That's what you're actually doing. If you're not, like, it's some joke thing, bro. He knew that we weren't gonna, and he's just out there, just just performing the role, just there. Like, he knew, bro. Like, it's a mad thing, bro.
No, I get what you're saying in terms of you just not only that you went out, it's the way you've lost. You know what I'm saying? Losing is bad enough, but when you lose like that, like you said, being 2 goals up, then conceding 5, and then the second leg, knowing you need 3 goals, and there isn't that. All right, let's just throw everything at it. And if we fall short, we fall short. It's an uphill task. There was more of an acceptance.
You come out anyways. Like, bro, think about it. You're in a position, where your form is Higgy Hagger. Why don't you just look at it like, listen, man, we're out. Let's just use this game to just do something. You know that we're there. We're out, bro. Don't worry about winning this game. We're out. But let's now, like that. Like, let's fucking do something. Like, man went into a fight and tried to prod man to death.
Yeah. You didn't even, like, you went into you had a rock in a gunfight and you didn't even throw the rock.
You didn't throw the rock, bro.
You got to throw the rock, man.
Scrape man. Trying to scratch man in that. Like, what is this? And then said, you know what? Nah, I need to save the rock, bro. I've got a next fight tomorrow, so let me just put it down. Like, let me just... Fuck is going on here, bro? Jesus Christ.
You man legit didn't even throw the rock, That is crazy. You're right. Man is saying, no, Marcel said here, I heard Nunes felt something, so we took him off. That's what I heard.
I hear that. Yeah. That makes sense.
It could be that.
It couldn't have been like, yo, we need... Nah, can't be, bro. Not that.
So when Chat Sport says here, so okay, realistically, so this is a good question. Realistically, who will be on the shopping list for Liverpool next season on a budget?
So hard.
I looked up to the heavens,
Like, brother, it's not like, oh, it's just one isolated oh, we just need a midfielder. Like, do you know them ones there? Like, bro, we need Konate fitness is up and down. He is a bad boy. Answering Assad's question earlier, Konate is a bad boy.
I'm a big fan of Konate.
Stand up for in this team. Absolute G. France, bro, go back and see his little bro. He was one of the best defenders in that France team for the minutes he played. I'm telling you, he's a bad boy. Better than any defender, Thiago Silva in your back line. Like, it's not. I'm telling you, and the potential he's got. He's just he's cold, but his fitness is a bit and he's learning the game and that. Do you know what I mean? So to really put all of that, but Klopp don't have no foresight. So trust me, Konate is playing every game next season. Bro. Trust he's. But like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, generally speaking, Joe Gomez is not that guy. And like I said, Van Dijk needs help, bro. Like, bro, he needs help. You cannot ask Van Dijk to play. Like, come on. So realistically, we need another centre back, bro. Like, and not a centre back that's like, we need another good centre back. One that
Vardio level.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Deputize Van Dijk, like coach cannot. Do you know what I'm saying? Not just someone there or thereabouts. We need a good centre back, bro. That's peas, bro. Like, we need a midfielder. We need a good couple midfielders, big man. Like, I'm telling you, like that's peas. I'd like a Kone, man of that ilk, and I could go through these names, but I'm not even doing it because it's just what's the flipping point, but us. Like,
well, he did say realistically, so he didn't just say, you know what I'm saying, like in an unrealistic sense. So he said, because you are gonna spend money. Will you spend big money? But no,
I don't know. In terms of a centre back, haven't quite got one that fits the profile. I know the type of centre back I want. I just haven't got one in. Do you know what I mean? That's realistic that I could actually throw out there and say someone. I like Kone. I like realistically midfield.
You need a whole new midfield, isn't it?
We need a whole new midfield. We need a bag
three
of
midfielders,
so,
I would say.
Yeah,
I'd say definitely three midfielders. Arguably, if you're gonna get rid of Gomez, you then need a centre back. Or would you get rid of Matip? Or would you keep Matip?
Either or. Okay. Matip's fitness is he's actually been a lot fitter, to be fair. But I probably would get rid of Gomez, if I'm honest with you.
Oh, yeah, Matip's so that's defender. One centre back, three midfielders, so that's four.
Yeah, but I'm talking about a centre back that will push Gomez to third. You see what I'm saying? Not one that would take that would take Matip to third. Sorry, not one that would take Gomez's place. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what we actually need. That's what, if you deep it, that's actually what we need, bro. Like, how I can see that, and Klopp can't is mad, or our recruitment arm can't is crazy. Yeah, like I said, a whole new midfield, and then we need someone on that right hand side, bro. It's like we know it, but we just allow it. So Salah will be all right. Or like I said, better transitioning, and we could have had man like Doik, who I think is cold, but because the transitioning's so dead. If you see Doik right now, you're like, what? Hold on a second, he's a kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the transition is awful, shocking. But from the little I've seen, like, that Doik kid is cold. He brings something different. Do you know what I'm saying?
Who's he play for? This guy, who's he play for?
He plays for us.
Oh, who's he play for you? Like, I've not seen him.
I'm saying he's just a young youth that comes in for the FA Cup game, whatever. But he's cold. Like, but this is what I'm saying. The transition is awful. You should have been seeing him.
You should have been seeing him when the team was playing well.
Should have been giving him minutes and giving him. Well, he's honestly so bad, bro. So bad. Yeah, I'd say. I don't know. It's quite.
Do you reckon you're sorted in attack?
We have to be. What do you mean?
I'm asking the question. Do you think you like your attack currently?
It's one of them ones where I don't, but I don't have. What do you mean, bro? The amount of expenditure I've just gone through. You think we have money for fucking attack? What's going on, bro? And we just paid peas for Nunes and Gakpo, but it's gonna have to work, bro. It's gonna have to work.
Your attack isn't the best, but it's not the worst because you got Diaz, you got Nunes, you got Gakpo, Salah.
Man can't look at the attack when I've just gone through these. Well, what do you mean?
Yeah, you do need a whole new midfield.
And don't even think about getting rid of Jota to then put it in an. I'll be like, are you serious? What's going on here? Nah, but it's just gonna have to work, bro.
It is. Man, I mentioned it.
Yeah, Ben Doak, that guy.
Ben Doak, okay.
Ben Doak. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
all right. But like I said, he's cold, but the transition
he's
is
awful.
awful.
Mm. Paul
Shocking, bro.
saying De Ligt, Liverpool Dutch partnership with Van Dijk. De Ligt is a shout. De Ligt is a shout. Man have mentioned Timber. Obviously, United, we went in for him initially before getting
That's a
Martinez.
good shout in terms of pedigree. That's the type of man I'm talking
Man,
about.
it is.
Yeah.
Man is saying backup. Man is saying Bella Kotchap if Southampton get relegated. I like Bella Kotchap from what I've seen. I'll take him at United.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's actually not bad, you know. Yeah, that's a good shout. That's a good shout.
Bella
Still,
Kotchap is a decent shout. I would definitely take a look at him. Marcel says the midfield is the main issue. Yeah, I would agree with that because you need a whole new midfield. You legit need 3 midfielders. I don't think there's one you look at and go, yeah, him, because we know Thiago can't stay fit. We know this.
Peas. Never is it.
Yeah, never so cost money. Yeah. Dominic says, do you believe Klopp will actually buy the players you need, or will he repeat his mistake like this past transfer window and buy another attacker? Good question.
That's a good question, Dominic, bro. I personally, because you're asking me, I think he does the latter. I hope he does the former.
Right, man said he thinks he buy it. What? Even if you don't sell Jota, you see him going to sign another attacker.
No, I don't think he. No, I don't think he buys if we don't sell Jota. I think if we sell Jota, he replaces Jota. I think he's a dickhead enough to do that. 100%. Hondo. I think he's an idiot enough to replace Jota if we sell him. Mad thing. We'll sell him for 70 mil and replace him for someone for like 55 mil or something.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like no P to reinvest at all anywhere else. You mug. Like, nah. But generally speaking, I don't think he goes and does that. I think I don't know. I think he's scared.
What do you think he's scared of? Talk to us. What do you think he's scared of?
I think he's scared because with the fact that the sporting directors are leaving and it seems that there's a lot more onus on him. He has a lot more influence.
Okay.
It's so evident. He's let the midfield rot so bad that everyone can see. So now everyone's like, you let Bruno Gomes go, you let Nunes go. Man are talking about buying Nunes back from Wall. Like what? Like you've let all of these men go. You sat down, you wanted Tchouaméni, he left, and you said, and you let all these men go.
That's true. Because you were in for Chu, you were linked with Tchouaméni, yeah.
And then all of a sudden said, no, we didn't need it. So all of these men, you've let like Casados resign, all of these men.
Masuma would have fit what you like.
You've let all of them go. So now, man are like, they're seeing it. So a lot of pressure in it, like, you know, like that. And I think he's shook now. I think he's like, oh, bro, like.
It's a lot of pressure. Well, you lot have been linked. Having this conversation, you have been linked with him. I can see it happening. Mason Mount. Because I don't think it'd be too expensive.
We have been linked with Mason Mount.
Yeah, I could legit see Mason Mount happening because he's in the last year of his deal.
Let me put it this way. I don't think Mason Mount would be a bad acquisition. All right, if Klopp had foresight, if Klopp had better foresight, Mason Mount would be a great acquisition. Because Mason Mount is a younger Henderson.
Yes, that is facts.
So you just literally get Mason Mount. If he had better foresight and wanted to continue playing the type of football we were playing, and then was transitioning the do you know what I mean? The parts.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Come in, and he's tenacious. He's a better technical footballer than Henderson.
He's definitely better offensively.
Do you know what I mean? All of that. That would work. Do you get it? Like I would be like, yeah, calm. Do that, because no one can't tell me that Henderson wasn't a bad boy when he was at optimum level doing what he was meant to do.
You lot got the best out of him at that point.
We got the best out of him.
He helped Trent a lot. He helped Trent
exactly. Just have man do the same thing. But now where we are at is Mason Mount don't come into a well-oiled system, and I know exactly what he's doing. Do you get it? And I know Mason Mount comes into a shit show, and I don't even really. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Mason Mount is a type of midfielder that I'm now trying to get away from because I'm trying to play a different style of football. Do you get it? Like now I'm like, let's have a little bit more technical, gifted players where we can actually hold on to the ball and we can now, do you know what I mean, impose ourselves a little bit more. Mason Mount's just another flipping. Do you know what I mean? Technically better, but just the work. He's just an upgrade on Milner and Henderson. You know, like that. He's their cousin. he's of that family though, isn't it? You know, like that. Like he's definitely related.
He is that. He is definitely that. 110%. There's a couple more good comments as well. Jacob makes a good point. He says, Cater's contract expires, Ox to be sold. You will get midfielders. If those two do leave, I do see you signing some form of midfielder. I don't think it will be enough.
Ox ain't getting sold. Ox
you don't think Ox gets sold?
No, Ox is expired. He's done.
Oh, is his contracted? So yeah, so those two will leave then. So those two will leave.
You get no money for both of them, is what you're saying. So we're in the same, in terms of financially, other than wages that we save.
Yeah.
We're in this.
Facts. Okay. And also, Khalid says, last season we had 3 attackers leave. That's why reinforcement was brought in. This season, at least 3 midfielders are going to leave. Bear in mind, for me, so you've got Cater leaving, Ox leaving, Firmino's going to leave as well. Jota might be leaving. So that's 4. You're talking about selling Gomez, that's 5. And you need reinforcements with these men here. Right, you don't need a lot of players.
Milner.
Oh, yeah, Milner 6.
Milner's gone. I think Firmino really should be on his way out, like really and truly. Nat Phillips goes.
That's 8.
What's my man in goal? He goes.
Oh, you're talking about the backup goalkeeper,
Kelleher. He goes.
9. Yeah.
You need a backup goalkeeper because otherwise you're left with Adrian. It's something you need to deal with. Like,
yeah, so you need to deal with. You're right.
But it's bare man that are going. You know.
That's you just named 9. You just named 9. Jesus, you don't need a lot of reinforcement. If you don't get new owners, which may or may not happen, I don't see FSG. What's the most FSG have spent in a summer for you lot? Is it like 200 M's? 150? Let us know in the chat. How much have, and none of this net spend, if we total up all the players over a summer, people, how much have they spent? Genuinely asking.
Good question. Without having to
without, I'm just genuinely asking, like, even if it's, say you had sold 200 million pound of players and then bought 200 million pound of players, I just want to know how much they've spent in total, if they're willing to go there.
I can't think of them. Yeah. Like, it's time when we got Fabinho. And Cater.
Man, I'm saying you spent Coutinho money, which is like 200 M's.
Yeah. We invested that. Don't get twisted. I'm not worried about the investment. That's calm.
I was just genuinely asking because
I know I know exactly what you're asking. That's what I'm saying. Like, can't bring the Coutinho thing because we don't have a Coutinho worth asset. Do you see what I'm saying? So
the reason why I said that is because obviously you have owners, even if the money's there and you sell, they won't invest it. So I'm just asking to see FSG seem willing to invest it.
They will invest
if you sell players. Yeah.
If we sell players, it's just that out of those 9, there's not a lot of money coming back, B.
Yeah, that's not really. That's no point. This way, it's nowhere near. It's not 300 million there with that 9.
Brother, I don't know if you get 100 million. Like, there's a lot of free transfers. Arthur Melo goes back, like, you know, like that. There's 10. It's bare, man. Like, it's just free. Like, you have to start doing up wages in that.
Yeah, all you lot have done. That's the only plus point for you lot is freeing up wages. That's the only plus point for seeing that many players leave. Is that frees up a hell of a lot of wages. It really does. Yeah, Marcel saying 200 million max. Peter G is saying Rice and Bellingham 200 plus million. Yeah, see when you right, I don't think they'll sign 3 midfielders. And then they'll get 2 at best.
We ain't getting Rice. Arsenal will get Rice, 100%.
Yeah, probably. It seems he's going out.
If he's smart, he'd go Arsenal.
Yeah. If he's smart, you definitely go Arsenal. Well, Rice and Bellingham wouldn't actually be 2 bad options. Like you said, it's just a money standpoint. That's big money for those 2. That's big money. 2 English talents. And then you throw Mount in the mix. You might run that, man. It might be Mount, Rice, Bellingham.
But at least money for that would be like, there you go. That's your midfield sorted. And people will still be like, people will be dumb, be like, yeah, title challenge.
That's not a title challenge with a midfield. I'm sorry, yo. And I rate 2 out of 3 of them. I rate Bellingham. I rate Rice to an extent, but it's not title with it.
It's not, bro. That's the midfield. And like I said, you still got the problems that are still there. Like, you still got no one to cover the right hand side. Salah just doing up. Do you know what I mean? Like,
there's no Salah. There's no right winger.
There's no
your
right
9. Firmino's left. Jota might leave. So who plays in the 9?
So you got no one there. We didn't really need a 10 when we had Firmino because he kind of used to play that role and kind of like in the way in which he played was like that. You'd suck bare man. Do you know them ones there? Now you don't have that and you don't play with a 10. What are you doing? Where's your creativity really coming from? What? Trent just doing up Pac-Man all over the pitch.
Trent and Robbo.
Literally,
Trent and Robbo, yeah.
Robbo don't really do up creativity, bro. He just gives you crosses, bro. Like you know them ones there. He don't really. That's not really his game. He's more like, do you get me? Like where you really gonna come from is the vast majority of our creativity is gonna come from flipping, brother. This not.
I see why you went on Talksport, fam. I see it. And this is a space, man, to get things off your chest.
I need to take this day. I was like, nah, this is long, bro. I've got too much time, bro. I need to, like, and this is what I'm saying is I wouldn't have even had nothing to say. I would have just been like, yeah, calm. If man were cooking, man, how they should have been cooking, man.
Okay,
but you're not.
They wasn't. They were trying to defend
it. Yeah, like, literally, like, there's no. And one guy came on and was like, yeah, no, we need to be talking. Like, we need to, I don't know if he said Klopp out. We need to be asked questions about Klopp. Man, like, oh, there's no Liverpool fans that think that. You must be crazy. I said, nah, brother. Nah. I probably was more Klopp out just because of the way they were going. I said, nah, bro, you're going to get that smoke, bro. Like, any other team in the world, bro. That man, bro, he won us that Premier League, not you, man. Why you, man, got such rose-tinted glasses? That Premier League didn't mean nothing to you, man.
Because he the media darling.
He the media darling. Why is he such a media darling? No,
you know what it is? You mentioned it, though. It's like Graham Potter, media darling.
Yeah, I understand that. There's not a lot of Englishmen doing their things in the big. I get why he's a media darling. The guy ain't even English, bro. He's German, bro. I don't understand what he's done to bamboozle man so much that no one was, bro.
You know what it
he's
is?
The best.
People like it's the underdog thing. People like that. That's where it's, you know, because you lot have gone head to head with Manchester City and you've beat him to a league title. You've also won a Champions League.
It was smart of
quadruple. People like
him, but he rebranded us though, bro. That's what I'm saying. And because we're in this age, yeah, man don't do the research, bro. Do you know them ones there? Man are too microwave, so they don't actually know. He rebranded us, bro. Like Liverpool ain't an underdog team, bro. We're a bully team, bro. Go and do your research, bro. Like all the men that support Liverpool, go and do your research. We are a bully team. We're bullish. Brother, are you dumb? Alex Ferguson did not say knock them off of their perch because we were some shrinking violets who were trying to do up. Nah, bro. We were bullish, bruv. Like, do you know what I mean? Don't make no shankly. It's like you're either first or that's it. There ain't nothing else. This guy rebranded it. He rebranded us in an age where man won't do. Man will just be like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, 6, yeah, 6. Like, do you know them ones there? Yeah, all right. Like, we're the underdogs. Yeah, we don't want to be the best. We just want to be there or thereabouts. What are we talking about, bro? Like, it's easy for you to have that stance because then when you don't, you get it. It's cool. You're just there. No, bro. That's why I rate Mourinho. Like, I'm here to. This is what I'm here for. Like, you know, like that. Like, stand by something.
I get you. When I say that, and I agree with you in terms of you're not the underdogs from in terms of your history. Big up Months, big up the whole Big Six Banks, big up everybody for the raid and that. Enough love. Over 150 of you lot in here now. So big up. Girls up to 58 likes. Girls up to 70 likes, people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real quick as well, because we ain't even here for too long.
So, we ain't even here for too long. So let's bump up the likes quickly. You know what I'm saying? Girls up to 70 likes. Subscribe.
And if you missed this, watch it on the replay because man had a lot to say, bro. You know, like
facts. Drop your comments after the show as well if you can't make it live for whatever reason, people. And obviously, we'll run through them comments as well. Well, I put them up, and if there's any good ones, me and Satan will address it next week. But yeah, big up Big Six Banks as well. But in regards to it, what it was, you was underdogs, not like in that moment. I'm talking about specifically. That's where the media darling thing comes from because you got Manchester City. Pep Guardiola, financial juggernaut, spending all this money, winning all these trophies. You were the challenger. You know what it's like? It's like in films. You know what I'm saying? You got the boss, the big villain, and then you've got, you know what I'm saying, the plucky hero. You know what I'm saying? That spirited, that everybody loves. That was Liverpool, and that's where that stems from. You know what I'm saying? Add on the fact, going for a quadruple. You hear a lot. You don't mention this, but I hear Liverpool fans say, oh, we was on for a quad. We almost did a quad, but you didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? You lost the two most important trophies.
Those are the most important trophies for certain Liverpool fans. Though we were on for a quad trophy and the points trophy.
Yes, I was good at you see, and you took the words out of my mouth. I was just about to say that, fam. We finished second with 98 points or however many points it was.
Love
There
that,
should be a
brother.
trophy for it. People, and that's where the underdog thing comes from. And then you've got Klopp, who's the passionate one. People like that as well because Pep's more subdued. Klopp's the passionate one. You know what I'm saying? He cares. He hugs his players. He's a man of the city. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool, I should say. He's the man of Liverpool. That's where the underdog thing comes from. And that's where it stems from.
Bro, I used to be like, oh, wish I could get one of them Klopp hugs, man. Let that pussy try it. Get the fuck off me, man. What happened to you, man? Fix up, man. Well, brother. Get off me, man.
And that's where it's from. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Rich, I agree. Who cares how many points? But that was a genuine conversation, not amongst Sate, but certain Liverpool fans. That was the conversation. Oh, we deserve a trophy. I'm saying for however many X points, 98, 99 points, however many.
Man, I don't know if they will, yeah. In that TalkSport thing, yeah, a guy came on before and man said, are Liverpool one of the great Premier League teams in history? And man said, yes. And he said, well, if you look at the points tally that they've been taking, that's what he said. I said,
yeah. That's it.
I'm done, bro.
That's it, man. Talking about points tally. What did you win?
Done, bro.
What did you win?
Tally, bro. Like, oh, mate. It's embarrassing.
I keep saying this to people. What did you win? Rocker, the DJ says, shouts to everyone shouts to everyone in the chat from NYC. Hey, big up, man. Big up everyone that's locked in from all over the globe. 100%. Pia G says, what about Conte? I don't think Saints looking for another injury prone
brother, bro, no, I don't want Cater's uncle, bro. Like, bro.
He's Cater's uncle, yo. 100%.
Allow me.
Injury prone. And Saint Rates Jose, I wasn't familiar with the game. Pick up to Prime.
Yeah, man, mentality, bro. Bro, I rate it, bro. He's spot on, bro. He's a winner, bro. And you know what? He's not one of them sneaky winners. He'll tell you, this is what I'm coming for. Like, fam, even now, bro. Man said, yo, don't care, bro. Europa Conference. Yeah, give me that, man.
It's about the winning thing, and I respect that.
Yo, I respect that, bro. Like, do you know what I mean?
Highly. Guardiola is a passion merchant too, but he's a passion merchant in a different way. He's not hogging players. He's not G'ing up the crowd. He's not doing all of those things. Like I said, many people, mainstream media, if you want to be a media darling, that's the way to do it. If you're passionate and kick every ball and, you know what I'm saying, head every ball and all those things, they love that. You know who else is like that, who's a media darling, who should be receiving more criticism? Antonio Conte. Prime example. But because of the way Antonio Conte is on the substitutes, is on the sideline, on the touchline, people don't talk about it. Media darling gets so much protection. Look at his European record. Look at what he's done with Spurs. The way they went out in them 2 domestic cups. People ain't spoke about that. Man went out to what? Nottingham Forest and Sheffield United. That should not be happening.
Even the way he's handling Spurs, like just kind of just dangling them, like, you know, like that. Like, man ain't really talking about that. This
is absolutely outrageous. You lot, before we close out, get your final few questions in. We're going to close out in 5-10 minutes. Saying anything you want to add in regards to the game, anything Liverpool wise, obviously, because you mentioned more so the Real Madrid game, but anything in regards to Bournemouth? Man just laughed, you know.
I said from time, yeah. It's like, maybe 30-something minutes. This billing you is on smoke, fam. Like, he's cooking, bro. Like, must have been doing something with my little girl, whatever. Like, literally missed it. Like, boom. But he said, yo, they scored. I said, it was billing, innit? I said, yeah. I said, say that. Well, I knew, bro. Like, he's just allowing man to just cook, man. Now big up them, man. They done well. We were shit. What can I say?
Bournemouth did do their thing. Big up flawless. Question for Saint. Where do you go from here? It's a good question.
I need you to send me the question again in terms of like where does Liverpool go from here? Where do I personally go? I don't give a shit. I think you say Liverpool. I don't care, bro. Been telling man about the downfall from way before it happened, bro. Do you know them ones there?
You did. So say this.
Like, do you know them ones there? Like, we are doomed, bro. I said that as a top 6 club, we are finished, bro.
You did say that.
Like, don't let any type of 3-game, 2-game run try and change that the optics. We're done at it. Liverpool, where do we go from here? I don't know.
Wow.
I think the whole selling the club was fugazi. Said that as well. So them man ain't trying to sell the club, bro. Some joke thing. They'll still be here. And so under this dynamic, we just bro, I don't even know, bro.
That is broken, yo.
It's broken,
That is
bro.
broken.
And like we don't have enough money in order to get all of the players that Klopp needs in order to play the type of football that he's used to playing. We don't.
Yeah, the heavy metal
So
stuff,
what's probably going to happen is we get one or two and we continue to try and play the same way and it just don't really work out. And we're going to just transition very nicely back into where we were as like that top 4, 5, 6 team, you know, like that, like trying to get back into the top 4 and that's where we are. That's exactly where we go from here. That's where we go from.
That's legit. And for those that don't know, this is Saint, who's on the show on a weekly basis, Liverpool representative. I know some of you lot are new, so you might not know him, but this is Saint, people. I'm saying you can see his name on the screen there. 1 second. I know it's good to see so many new people in the chat. Yeah, you can see there, Mr. Give Me My Flowers, as he's saying. Big up to Marcel. Says, bless up Flawless and Saint, this is always a great show. Saint, keep the faith, my G. You'll never walk alone.
I'm trying,
yeah, Saint's
brother.
broken, man. I've been there.
I'm hurt, bro. I'm hurt, you know. Bro, you know what? Marcel is one of them guys like it's like Marcel. You remember the early shows? Marcel's like, nah, like Saint, man. Marcel now is like, yeah, that's not him.
Yeah, he's got to put. Yeah, it's like you got to put. Even I was thinking, yo, you're being a bit harsh at that. And then when I looked at it, I was like, yo, he's right. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Minerals FC says, Flawless. Will you call out the wrongins and brown envelopes and top reds that accept this crap because of Klopp loyalty? Someone needs to explain to me what brown. I don't understand the brown envelopes thing. I don't get that. I don't get
top
that.
Reds that accept this.
Yeah, I get that part.
Loyalty.
Saints been doing that in this event.
I've been doing that, bro. I've been getting. Do you know what I mean? I've been saying like, and like I said, I'm not even like Klopp out. He must be out. But bro, like, answer for your sins, innit? Do you know them ones there? If it was any other manager out of all competitions, like where what was 7th, 8th, like in March, like bro, we're doing March, but like, do you know what I mean? Late Feb, really, like, you know, them ones there.
Yeah, it was late Feb. It was late Feb. Yeah, it was late Feb. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, man would be like, what's going on here? Like, we need man. It's
and Alhambra here says, big up for the super chat, Alhambra. Appreciate it. He said LFC said from 7-Up to Coke Zero, Cherry to Estrella. Hey, big up, man. Much appreciated, Alhambra, for the super chat. And yeah, man, like football, exactly 7 days a long time, man. 7 days, a lot can happen. Trust me. I've seen it with Liverpool fans to go from the highest of the highs to the lowest of the lows of the Bournemouth game. It was crazy. From that big United win, that big win they got over us, to then the Bournemouth game. And it was written. I didn't think they'd lose, though. I thought you lot would draw. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm watching the game.
Even that is outrageous, bro. You know them ones there, like they're the bottom team, bro, and to have aspirations of lose, like it's just crazy. And they went far above and beyond your deepest aspirations, brother. Yo, bro, shout out my team in it each and every time. Big on Liverpool.
Yeah, man, we're gonna close out. Last question before we close out. Saint, would you be happy if not in Europe? If you're happy, would you be happy if you're not in Europe at all next year? Good question. It's a good question.
Yeah, I personally would be quite happy. I think I've said this early on this season, bro. I said, I started to see the madness. Yeah, I said, I need something to shake these man up. I need something to shake these man up. Us not being in Europe at all might be, I don't know. I say this, but I say this with pinch of salt.
It might be the wake up. It might be.
It might, bro, but it might just be like, oh, I don't know. But I would hope that man would then be like, walk on. Like, you know, the ones there. Also, I don't know if I want Bellingham to come or not. I don't know if I want him to come and then for us to shed kind of like Bellingham is not our savior, bro. And I don't know if I want him to come to then prove it so people know, or I just want it to be like allow it. He didn't, you know, them ones there we miss out on him, so just leave it. But regardless of that, like I'm if we're in Europe and we still play the same football, we ain't doing fuck all in Europe, bro. You know them ones there.
Well, you probably book Real Madrid again, yo.
Yeah, brother. Like that's where it is, isn't it? I'm coming from a time where man was in Europe and we meant something. We weren't Arsenal of yesteryears. We were like, yo, we could win this, and people just had to shut up. Like, yeah, they could, you know.
Nah, facts. That's how I looked at it. Like, I'm like, yeah, Liverpool have a shot.
If we ain't that, then what's the point of being in fucking Europe, bro? For what?
And that's always my thing on it. I said it. We discussed this last week. I discussed it in depth last week about wanting that worst when you're in the Champions League to be a dark horse for it. No point in being an also run. But big up to you lot. We hit the subscriber mark. We're at 5,751. Looking for
always
four
do.
more.
We always do good things on this
Absolutely.
show. Like, big up you, big up yourselves on that one.
You know what I'm saying?
You lot definitely help us out on this, man. So
facts, 100%. Say anything else you want to add before we do indeed close out? Anything else you want to add?
No, listen, it is what it is, man. It's my missus' birthday, that's why I had to bounce early or early.
Happy birthday to your missus, man.
Yeah, for real, man. But yeah, like, it's all good. She's got a man that's in tune, so I ain't walking around all like, I'm good, bro. I'm blessed up. I knew this was happening. It's all good. You get me? But no, love up each and every time. This is one of the highlights of my week. I enjoy this show, man. Big up the chat. Big up everyone that's supporting.
I do, man. I do enjoy the show. Yeah, big up, same, man. Every single time. We will be back to regular scheduling of Tuesdays, people. We only moved it to Wednesday tonight and yesterday because obviously that's
he
when
knew we were going to lose, and he wanted us. He wanted
that.
You, man. He wanted that. He wanted that pure raw emotion.
Nah, don't do that because I bumped it. In my defense, when you lot beat us on 7-0 on that Sunday, that show that following week got moved up to the Tuesday.
Yeah, that's because you knew deep down that we were going to draw the week after.
So you think the fact that
let them have this. I've got them next week. I've got them next week. Love, man. Love.
Joke, man, yo. This guy a joke, man, yo. You're a joke, man. I swear down. If you think that, you lot dropping points to Bournemouth was gonna help me with that, like, nah, I knew it was gonna happen, but it didn't stop what happened during that week. You know what I'm saying? Stress, yo. You know what I'm saying? And that it was hella corner. You just gotta hold that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta hold that.
Bringing rocks to gunfights, man. Threw bare rocks, man. I felt like a rock Pokemon. You get what I'm saying? Geo, dude, Onyx. You get what I'm saying? That, like, hella rocks, yo, the whole week.
Oh, can they all of them?
Yo, you know what I'm saying? Hella rock moves, yo, feeling like Geo, dude. You know what I'm saying? Who else? I don't know.
I love the chat.
Love, but love to the chat, man. Love to the chat. Chat Sport, I'm glad you enjoyed the show. Obviously, this show, like I said, every Tuesday, midnight, people here. Myself and Saint discussing all things Manchester United, all things Liverpool. So keep a lookout. The playlist for this is on the channel, people. The playlist is so you can go back and check out this show. And what we got coming up today, obviously the Manchester United Real Betis, that watch along. And then I got another crossover at midnight, the Manchester United Arsenal show. So myself and Cam will be discussing, obviously, United getting past Real Betis. Hopefully we'll be discussing Sporting knocking out Arsenal, but I don't think that will happen. But yeah, hit the likes, hit the subscribe button, man, because you lot continue to support. It's road to 6K. It is road to 6K. But yeah, man, big up to T-Trap. Big up everyone, man. And yes, we'll end on this. Sariu says, big up the fans that show their face even after embarrassing defeats. Yeah, man, 100%. I see Marcel in the chat. I don't see too many other Liverpool fans. But last week, after the 7-0 win, hella Liverpool fans. Big up Khaled as well, because he was here. Enough of them. Enough, you know what I'm saying? See, enough Liverpool badges. YNWA, all up in the chat. You lot of jokers. You know what I'm saying?
We're
jokers.
But
yeah, love to everyone that's locked in. And this has been the Man United podcast meets the Analysis at Anfield podcast live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up.